With this video, we will be doing Olive Anthony. It's a pleasure to meet you, part 2. And if you want to help this channel and the content that we're making, please help support our merchandise. The link is in the description. And if you didn't hit that like button, make sure you hit the like button. We're trying to get the channel to grow. And the only way we're going to do this is if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get him Olive Anthony. Let's go. Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
Hey there.
What's happening?
It's August 25th, 2023.
Oh, he made this today. It's fresh off the press.
Changed since the last time I sat here and spoke to you.
Yes, sir.
My friends and family have asked me how I'm doing.
He keeping it all the way real because we already know he got the bag by now. You feel what I'm saying? He got a nice little bag by now with the songs he been dropping, going crazy on iTunes. He's still in his old little truck.
His pickup truck.
You feel what I'm saying? So, shouts out to him.
Keeping
Window
it
all
country.
dirty. He's just keeping it like, yo,
Yeah,
this
keeping
money,
it
I'm
country.
just putting it to the side. I'm still living how I've been living. That's why I could turn out $8 million because I'm still cool and comfortable in the stuff that I already had and I've been riding around in forever, it looks like.
Happy in yourself.
Everybody is wondering if I've lost my sanity yet. I'm surprisingly calm and at peace. I don't even know what to say, but
Life changed overnight.
I feel thankful to be given this opportunity.
Facts.
The music side is exciting and all the Billboard, iTunes charts and all that crap. That's great. But
He's different.
He's different.
He said Billboard crap. You never heard nobody say Billboard and crap in the same sentence.
Nah, it doesn't.
You feel what I'm saying? That's
It's not a conjunction.
Nah, at all. So right there, he's a real one just for saying that.
Charts and all that crap. That's great. But what's the exciting part's been the conversations I've had with people and the things I've learned just in a couple weeks about the human spirit and about all sorts of other things, the music industry and how dirty everything is. Like it's worse than you think.
We know exactly what that thing is.
So I don't know what the future looks like for me. I'm not really too concerned about the future. I'm living in the present, and I just have to have the discernment.
And it's
We
like
was talking about that the other day.
yeah. Go ahead, finish your thoughts.
I'm sorry, but when he said that, I didn't want to lose that one. He was like, I'm not really thinking about the future. I'm living in the present. And we was talking about that. Like, a lot of people let magnificent moments just scurry on by them.
So, yeah.
And they don't even realize because they're so caught up about the next thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just appreciate the time as it comes in front of you.
And I think like somebody like him can't really worry about the future and gotta worry in the present because he just seen. We was talking when that conversation you was saying, and I was like, "There's no reason to worry about the future because you don't know what's gonna happen in the future."
Right.
Like when he made that song, he had no idea his whole future was about to change. So that's why I'm
Like
like, yeah, that's why it makes no sense to worry about the future because you don't know what's gonna happen. Your life can change tomorrow, as he's representing. You know what I'm saying?
This actually looks like he's trying to process this.
Yeah, so live in the moment and let the future come when the future comes. And when the future comes, it's going to be the present because it's going to be in the future, but you're still going to be in the present. You always in
At
the present.
time is right. You're where you belong.
Facts. Every day.
Discernment to make the right decisions from here on out, because I think about that guy who was sitting here a few weeks ago talking to you, and the most important.
We gotta check that one out
The
too.
most important thing to me is not leaving him behind.
Right.
He's gone, buddy.
I don't want
easy.
to go on some
Wow.
He's gone.
ride
He's
and
gone.
come off
He'll never
a
come
different
back.
person. If there is,
And what I mean by that, that person's gone. That person can walk around and nobody know him. He can't go anywhere without nobody knowing he is. So that person is gone. Your life is now changed forever. Anytime you walk in the store, you're going to get crowded. You're not going to be able to go sit down and just have a peaceful meal. It's going to be people coming around you. That guy 2 weeks ago is gone. You know what I'm saying? He's
a
never
whole
coming
different
back.
being now.
You had your privacy couple of weeks ago. That is now
your privacy
gone.
is now there in your truck.
I think to address it all with you, it's that
It's raining too.
you know, it's
That's some gas.
the one thing that has bothered me
Indeed.
is seeing people wrap politics up into this. I'm disappointed to see, like, it's aggravating seeing people on conservative news try to identify with me like I'm one of them. It's aggravating seeing certain musicians and politicians act like we're buddies and act like we're fighting the same struggle here, like that we're trying to present the same message.
We're not.
You know, I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and I tried to be polite to everybody, and
Too many.
I've talked to hundreds of people the last 2 weeks. But it seems like certain people want to just ride the attention of the song to maybe make them their own selves relevant, and that's
Right.
aggravating as hell. The other thing that I find aggravating is, well, you know, like, it was funny seeing my song in the. It was funny seeing it at the presidential debate. Because it's like, I wrote that song about those people.
Right.
Sit there and listen to it.
It's about you. Huh? This guy's crazy.
That's great.
I feel him though.
But it was funny kind of seeing the response to it. Like, that song has nothing to do with Joe Biden. You know? It's a lot bigger than Joe Biden.
It's like a
Facts.
Jedi mind trick.
Yeah.
That song is written about the people on that stage, and a lot more too. Not just them, but definitely them.
Right.
So it sounds like he's saying he's not Democratic or Republican. It sounds like he's more of the I'm not on this wing or this wing. I'm smart enough to know that the eagle, the wings are on the same eagle. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's still part of the same thing. And that seems like when he come out, it's not about Joe Biden, it's not about this side. I'm not trying to push for this side or that side. I was talking to both sides.
The whole.
Facts, that's tough.
It's cool seeing some of my other music come out because people are, I guess, starting to appreciate and understand what it is I'm really trying to say. It's hard to get a message out about your political ideology or your belief about the world in 3 minutes and some change.
Facts.
But I do hate to see that song being weaponized. Like, I see the right trying to characterize me as one of their own, and I see the left trying to discredit me.
Yeah.
I guess in retaliation.
Yeah.
That shit's got to stop.
It's not.
If you watch the response videos on YouTube to this song, it's not conservative people responding to the song. It's not even necessarily Americans responding to the song.
It's around the world.
I don't know that I've seen anything get such positive response from such a diverse group of people.
Yeah. I agree.
And
I totally agree with that.
The only
It's been
thing
a long time.
I've seen get the same type of response as him because we react to stuff all across the world is BTS. And what I mean by that is because it was people from all across the world, all different languages. Same thing with him. We were seeing people Sweden, France, Australia.
Yeah, everywhere.
All across the world. We haven't seen that since BTS. That's only 2 people. We did we close to 800 videos.
Because he found a way to make a song that wasn't cultural. He found a way to just address humanizing.
Right.
And everybody can relate.
Right.
That's why I took off.
Yeah, facts. I agree with you 100%.
I think that terrifies the people that I sing about in that song. And they've done everything they can the last 2 weeks to make me look like a fool.
That's what they're going to do.
To spin my words.
That's what they're going to do.
To try to stick me in a political bucket.
That's what they do.
I'm telling the truth.
And they can keep trying. But I'm just going to keep on writing.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of words to put down on paper. And
Let's go.
I've got a lot of songs to put to chords. And I don't know what my music career is going to look like. I don't know how many shows I'm going to do and how many tours I'm going to put on. But I am going to stay true to my word. I'm going to write. I'm going to write, produce, and distribute authentic music that represents people and not politics. I do feel compelled to address something. Since I have addressed the conservatives, I do need to address the left as well. Because they're sending a message out that initial song that sort of shot me up the radar, Richmond, North of Richmond, is an attack against the poor.
What?
If you listen to my music, it's obvious that all of my songs that reference class defend the poor. Doggone, it's a good example of that.
They will try to spin anything in any type of way because they know a lot of people don't have enough common sense to analyze it for themselves. They just go off what they're saying. You feel what I'm saying?
They're not even gonna look into it. A lot of people.
They're not. Yeah, they said it was XYZ. They're not gonna even check it out. That's more reason to check it out because you shouldn't just be letting people say stuff about people you're riding with, and you're not doing no research of your own. Because we already know you can't go off with they're saying on the TV.
It comes up. Oh, I heard something about. Like,
no, you didn't. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, facts.
Needles in the street, folks hardly surviving on sidewalks next to highways full of cars self-driving. The poor keep hurting and the rich keep thriving. It's like that's what I like to sing about. And, you know, the English language is interpretive, and so I do understand, like, there may be some people who misunderstood my words in Richmond, North of Richmond.
I didn't.
But I've got to be clear that my message, like with any of my songs, it references the inefficiencies of the government because of the politicians within it that are engulfed in bribes and extortion. And, you know, the words say that there's people on the street with nothing to eat and the obese milking welfare.
Yo, shouts out to him for just saying all this. You gotta have some big kahunas to even be saying what he's saying because he's a real knowledgeable guy. I'm pretty sure he know what happened to the history of people that tried to speak out and do exactly.
Yeah, he's not blinded.
Yeah, we all know. So shouts out to him. He don't care. I think that goes more to I'm not worrying about the future. I'm living in the present. I don't care what might come from this. I'm just living in the present and I'm speaking my voice right now in the present. So shouts out to him and maybe he could get more people to follow the same lead that he's going on. Because for one, he's showing you can make money without a record label, and two, he's showing you can't have a voice out here. A lot of people think they can't even have a voice. He's showing people that you can have a voice.
And he lets you know that you can be true to who you are and you don't have to change that.
Facts.
You don't have to be swayed or persuaded. If you stay true to who you are, the things that still come to you.
Facts. I like how you broke that down.
That references a news article I read earlier this summer that adolescent kids in Richmond are missing meals over the summer because their parents can't afford to feed them and they're not in school to eat cafeteria lunch.
Yeah, we know about that.
And meanwhile, I think like 30 or 40% of the food bought with welfare or EBT money is in a classification of like snack food and soda. I think 10% spent on soda, and I want to say like 20 or 30% spent on junk food. And that's not the fault of those people. Welfare only makes up a small percentage of our budget. You know, we can fuel a proxy war in a foreign land, but we can't take care of our own. That's all the song's trying to say. It's just saying that the government take.
That's deep.
That's Tupac. They got money for war, but they can't feed the poor. Bars.
Yeah, and it's crazy when you hear him say stuff like proxy war, you know what I mean? Global positioning, you know what I'm saying? And you at home.
Yeah, facts.
That's all the song's trying to say.
They got money for war, but can't feed the poor.
Takes people who are needy dependent and makes them needy independent.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, I will dissect all my lyrics of all my songs if that's what I need to do.
You don't.
I mean, 30-some million people.
He don't need to do none of that. The people that understand what he's saying, they understand what you're saying. The people that don't understand, they're just trying to twist your words and spin it for a narrative.
I hear what you're saying, but that's why he feels like that, and I'd love for him to do it. Because it just cuts down that whole group of people you're just talking about, because they do exist.
Yo, listen. Even if he does that, they're still gonna spin it.
You're right.
So you're wasting your time.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they're gonna try to spin it.
They're going to.
If he does that,
it's like the English language could be the English language, like he said,
it's left to interpretation.
And they're gonna any way he interpreted, they're gonna find something to tear it apart.
Unless he makes it definitive.
He might as well get a lawyer to do that.
Because that's what he's saying. The only way to break what you're saying is to be like, no, I specifically meant this in this tone like that. That's dope. Right. But he takes a lot of courage.
Facts.
Because he's not talking about cookies and ice cream.
At all. Facts.
People understood what I was saying. But it only takes a few to try to derail the train. Right. You know, to try to send out false narratives. And I'm sure there'll be more of that to come. It's
For sure.
It's driving people crazy to see the unity that's come from this, from all walks. This isn't a Republican and Democrat thing. This isn't even a United States thing. Like, this has been a global response.
Facts.
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
That's what we were saying. We know because we were actors. And people in the comment section were telling us where it was from. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was all across the world. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a local song.
It wasn't East Coast, West
This
Coast.
was an international song.
Yeah.
For sure.
Go on YouTube and watch all the response videos, you know? And don't shoot the messenger. Like, I'm a nobody.
Not no more.
It's my belief that divine intervention has put me in this position in this point in time to get a message across, and that's all there is to it. Like, I'm nobody special. You know, I feel terrible almost that I've been put in this place because there are a lot of artists and musicians out there that are far more talented that have put in way more hours than me. Like, I don't deserve to sit in the top 5 places on the iTunes charts. And the truth is,
lies.
I mean, it comes down to this. This was your destiny. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Some people got destiny. It's nothing you could do about your destiny. It's just your destiny. You were supposed to do this. I don't believe in coincidences. I think everything that happened for a reason. And it happened to him for a reason. And the reason it happened to him because them other artists, yes, they probably would have did X, Y, and Z, where they wouldn't be speaking up the way he is and the way he's doing. That's why it takes a lot of courage for what he's doing. And
he was built for this.
Yeah, he's built for the moment. When you say Billboard and crap, that's why you was picked.
Yeah.
Facts. Turning out 8 million. That's why you was picked.
Because I don't know many that would do it.
Less about the iTunes charts. What I care about is connecting with people. What I care about is I don't know what this country is going to look like in 10 or 20 years if things don't change.
I do.
I don't know what this world's going to look like. And
messed up.
Like, something has to be done about it, you know? There's been too many people die. There's been too many people sacrifice everything they've had. People die before they're even 18, you know? Just for us to all sit here and just do the stupid shit it is that we do every day that keeps us all beat down and divided. Like, that's what I want to see stop. And I'm going to do everything I can to influence that at all costs, even if it does throw my world upside down. It's well worth it. But for now, I'm hanging in there and I'm doing what I can, and I really appreciate everybody who's along for the ride. So
you think, but I think you know what I think. You know what I think he should tell people. The only way this is going to come to an end, people have to stop complying with the system. That means on Monday morning, no one goes to work. Monday morning, no one buys gas. Monday morning, no one pay their bills. You feel what I'm saying? And that will bring it all down. But as long as people going to work, people are complying with the system, unfortunately, it's going to keep going.
There's a lot more to come, and I'm excited for it. And I'll see you on the next one.
Me too. Mm-hmm. It's Trey TV. Let's get it.
This is Lamar Wilson here, representing Ghetto Action News Network _ all lower cases.
No spaces.
You can find us on Facebook. Make sure you hit that like button when you do. I'm going to get right on down to this. This was really insightful.
Facts.
Getting to hear Anthony's perspective on how he feels about his album, how he feels about how people are attempting to dissect what he said rather than just listen to what he said or ask him what he said and his thoughts on even coming to clarify what he said.
Right.
Him staying in the cut in the backfields where he likes his peace. You know what I'm saying? And him being courageous enough to stand on that. I think this was really dope, and I can't wait to hear more from this guy. What do you think?
I think it was a dope piece that he put together. It was the first time we actually heard him speak for a limited time. We did a little video when he was reading the Bible. Heard him speak 1 or 2 sentences, but here you really got to see him speak, peep some of his personality, and also got to peep some of his thought process. Most of the stuff I already knew. He kind of thought that way from the song. He kind of laid out how he thought and what kind of guy he was, and he pretty much said the same thing in this and just stuck his grounds. And I was glad that he knows what's coming, and he's saying he's gonna do the best to try to prepare for it. He know people gonna try to come from it. Just is what it is. But if anyone can handle it, it looked like this guy. And I was glad that he put this together just to talk to the people a little bit. I thought it was a great episode. And to our next Olive Anthony episode, it's your boy Trey TV, and I'm out.